Hello, my dear client and my friends. Today we have an interview with beautiful Victoria and then a local beautiful flower and some beauty things around. I believe that the business owner Victoria, she is going to tell us more exactly about her business. May I ask you just the questions to be able to follow
Sure.
the interview?
Yeah.
Would you please tell me what is your name, what is the business, and a little bit more? Thank
Sure.
you.
My name is Victoria Thiessen. I am a florist. We also sell gifts. We brought in the flower aspect of the business last year in January, but the store itself has been here for so many years, almost 20.
Yes.
Yes, so we've been selling the gifts for that long.
Selling the gifts, selling
Yes.
the flowers. I actually
Yes.
see the beautiful website. There is some options to order local flowers, and I believe even send them to the
Yes.
address. Yes.
We deliver to a very large area, all Tiny Township, Midland, Penetang, out towards Wabasheen, south towards Hillsdale, Elmvale, all the way to Wasaga Beach and everywhere in between. It's a
Okay.
very large area.
So can you tell a little bit, like, how would you decided to be the florist? Like, how would it
Well,
came from?
I'm local. I actually grew up just one street over and attended elementary, high school here. I left for university where I got my bachelor degree in nursing. Came back, nursed for 16 years, and in 2021 I was given the opportunity to do what I really wanted to do, which was be a florist. My family have always been very industrious. My dad was a local police officer. My mom raised her children until we were young teenagers, and then she decided she wanted something for herself. So she opened Party Gift Store. It was called the Party Hut in Midland at the Mountain View Mall. And after so many years, she wanted to expand more, so she bought the florist right across the hall in the Mountain View Mall, and that's where I just fell in love. I've always been artistic, and I just loved the flowers, and I wanted to be a florist. And my mom said, business is tough. You're able to get a degree, is something that you can always fall back on, but I wanted to be a florist.
Such a
So
beautiful
when I was
story.
given the opportunity, I switched careers, and now I'm doing what I really, really love.
Wow, that's such a wonderful
Yeah.
story. So, so how did you start it? Like, you just, from beginning, it was, I guess, not easy.
Well, from the age of 15, with my parents' businesses in the mall, I thought, well, I can make some money too. And almost being 16, I had to have my own car, so I set up local kiosks in the mall where I sold lots of giftware, and I saved. I bought my own car, and I thought, wow, this is like really something for me. And when this option was presented, I thought, I can do this. And I've been running with it ever since. We do weddings, sympathy flowers. We're getting into balloons and rentals, like, certain things to help make people's special occasions more affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the rental option, because
Wow.
everything wants something big, like beautiful, and yeah, we're making it affordable.
It is very special questions. What exactly motivating you to continue? I know you said you love what you're doing. Like, it is something else. Like, how would you see yourself to be involved in a business, let's say, for the next, like, 3 years or like 5 years?
Just in the last year with the flowers, I've noticed a significant increase in our business. I do a lot of the deliveries myself, as do some of my other family members, and the feedback that we're getting from the community is amazing. Like, I delivered flowers to a nursing home in Midland, and when I walked in with those flowers, the room was full of people, and their faces were just so happy. They loved it, even though they weren't getting the flowers themselves. they knew that someone else was going to be really happy with them,
Yes.
and they started having conversations with one another saying, oh, I'd really like these flowers for my birthday, and I hope someone sends me something. Last summer we also participated in Make Someone Smile Week. I believe it was in June, and I chose 2 local businesses where we have this beautiful smile mug, and it was full of yellow and white flowers. So we donated them to different places in the area, just trying to help trying to make someone smile.
Yes, to make a difference and then be involved in a local community and
Yeah.
make the world more kind
Exactly.
and more like an open heart.
Yeah.
It's definitely, very special.
Yeah,
Very.
and I love it for myself. I know, just taking these flowers to people in their best of times and their worst of times, it means a lot to me that I'm able to be part of that, and just being able to make someone smile. I hope that everyone's paying it forward, and I did have some orders where they loved their smiles, so they were sending smiles to others. And this year, I hope it's an even bigger success, so we can
Yes.
get to more places.
Of course, the area of Tiny Midland is growing, and then the people
Exponentially.
moving exponentially in the business. That's like I really believe the people who involved in the business and then they be able to give a community like what you do have a like so big potential to grow in
Yeah.
business. It's a very
Yeah.
very important.
Now, last year I did have 2 places. This year I'm hoping to fill out that application sheet. And so it's also supported by Teleflora. And they give me templates on different kinds of arrangements. They also make special containers solely for their company that other florists can purchase. So I take what they have, and yeah, so they're part of it as well.
Yes, wonderful. So tell me something what people may don't know about the business. Like I know you said it's a gift, it's the flowers, it's a cards, it's a beautiful things. Maybe something the customer not aware, like about the business.
Right. So with the gift area, we were always busy for many, many years. And then COVID kind of shut everything down. So I think a lot of people aren't aware that we're back up and running, and we're still here, Monday to Saturday. And I'm really working on getting the marketing out so that people are aware
Yes.
that we're here.
Perfect.
And we can find anything. Like if you want a balloon stuffed with gifts, we can do that. If you have anything that you want help making real, we can help you.
Very good. Perfect. So what's the customer saying what they most love about your business? Is it any kind of feedback that you remember that somebody say, wow, that was so special or wonderful or something unique you may say?
Absolutely. Yeah. I've gotten multiple compliments. I know Google's a thing and we get really good reviews. But it's the arrangements. They're big and they're beautiful and they're perfect. And if someone comes in with a budget and the arrangement just doesn't look quite right with the money that the customer has to spend, I'll throw in extras because it has to be perfect. Everything that leaves our store has to be perfect.
Because you put your heart into
I
the
put my heart
business.
into it,
Yes.
and I know it's going to mean something to the person who's sending it and the
Yes.
person who's receiving it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's the goals for next year?
More.
Yes.
More.
Yes.
Right now, most of the business is all online. My orders come through my website, and I want more people to come off the street. I want people to pass by or local areas to know that we're here and to come in and just have a chat, look around,
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I know where I'm gonna make my orders to send my clients happy birthday
Yeah.
flowers.
Yeah, and we can also send flowers anywhere. So if you have family or friends in other areas of Ontario or Canada or the U.S. or worldwide, we
Even
can,
in Toronto.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good to
We
know.
don't personally deliver, but we have contacts with other florists that we know do good work, and we send
I may
the orders
just
to them.
request to send flowers and address, and then the
That's it.
flowers will be sent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We just kind of getting to know the area. As I said, I'm in the area 5 years. You probably know area even better.
A couple more than that.
Yeah. Would you please tell me what is your favorite places? What would be you recommend to people? Like, for example,
The water.
restaurant, maybe, or maybe beach, or maybe some. Like, what's your favorite places in the area?
Georgian Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up boating, going to all the islands, and we've had boats, we've sold boats, we've tried camping and different things like that. But this year we're going back to boating, and it's really important for my children to know what beauty there is beyond the shores.
Yes. And I know that the Georgian Bay is we apply for UNESCO, the highest quality of the water and the highest quality of the air, and the people moving up north because you cannot find anywhere the more beauty than the Georgian Bay.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the question is more personal. It is asked, what is the memorable customer experience that was the personal touch to you, that you can say that story, which is, sometimes it is touching your heart and you remember. Would you please share that story?
Yeah. So personally, I have one, but also one of my delivery drivers has one. Mine, most recently, was when I went to the nursing home and delivered the flowers, and there were two cute little ladies sitting in the lobby. They told me the story of how they both grew up in Midland. They didn't know each other, but now they're in the same residence, and they're so happy they found each other, and they just love the flowers, and they were talking about sending flowers and receiving flowers. For one of my delivery drivers, it was a sympathy arrangement that they delivered to an individual who had just lost somebody, and it was very recent. And when they received the flowers, they opened the door and they just started to cry, and they just wanted to tell the story about their loved one. And it all ended, the conversation, with a hug. They hugged each other, and it just meant a lot for my delivery driver and the recipient of the flowers.
I just would like to mention, sometimes people see the business as a business, but when I talk to Victoria, I can see that there's such a personal attachment to every story in a business, and I really believe it's more became as a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And more like my life involved to the business. I love what I'm doing, and I love every moment, every day,
Everything.
and then I bring the changes to community, and also giving your heart more, and then it is so important. It's very rare. So, like, I gotta tell you, sometimes I'm talking, it's all depends how some scene projected of the business, but this is a very personal touch.
Yeah, and even when I get repeat customers.
Yes.
So there's multiple ways to order flowers for somebody. You can go online and just choose the first website that shows up. And those are usually big companies that don't have a flower shop. They don't make the arrangements. The people that you're speaking to don't know the difference between a rose and a chrysanthemum. And so they'll send me the orders for a person in the local area. But what really makes me happy is when the people that received the flowers that I sent know they came from this shop, and they reorder for someone else in the area. and I love it when they say they were just so beautiful. I didn't know you were here or that you were doing
Yes.
flowers, and now I'm not going to anyone else but you.
Yes, yes.
That it's so amazing.
So to be able to order exactly from your shop, we gotta go to, what's the website?
MagnoliaKnots.ca.
And
Yes.
what's the phone number?
705-528-4829.
Yeah.
And I will answer that phone anytime. If you go on the website and you place an order, you can do it at midnight, you can do it at 2 in the morning, you can do it anytime, and we'll send the flowers out as soon as we can. And they're always the freshest. I personally go to Mississauga once a week and purchase directly from the wholesalers. So it's a giant flower market, and I choose myself the freshest, the best flowers that they have available.
We definitely post all information under the video, the website, phone number, how to contact Victoria. So what's the beside work? Is any hobbies? I actually see the big puppies. So what would you do beside your
Beside
business?
work,
Yes.
well, I have 2 children, and they're very creative. They're also very involved in the business. My daughter, she's going to be an author, but if she isn't, she's going to be a florist. So we do a lot of things. We love nature, so we'll be out snowshoeing or downhill skiing, boating in the summer, camping. We have animals, we have cows, we have goats. We have a turkey, and he's Facebook famous because he wanders off the property and goes down to the local convenience store. So I get a lot of Facebook messages, so we spend a lot of time rounding him up from town. Yeah, we just love animals, love nature, love people.
What's the name of this big
My
dog?
big dog, his name is Saint,
Saint?
and he is a Leonberger. The breed's probably about 100 years old, but he's
We're gonna post the pictures. That is
He's a
something
giant,
unbelievable. I
giant
never
dog.
seen anything like that before. We definitely need to post the
Yeah.
pictures of this.
yeah. They were bred to look like lions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now we would like to obviously say that it's very important to support local business. Being very tight community, Midland, Tiny, Tay, Victoria Harbor, Penetangwishini. What I believe by all these people who is coming to our community, the idea of our interview is just promote. Yes, we are here. We ready to help the new people who live many years. We're going to promote what we do, and that's the most important idea of our interview and of our future, what we do in the business. My darling Victoria, I just really would like you to say something for your future client, for people who knows you, because we're going to promote that video in every social media. It's going to stay in the internet forever. It's going to be posted in a very the
good.
biggest website, Park Bench, and then it's a post in the local community. I'm going to post all my social media. Just tell some message for people you know or you may know in the future.
Yeah. For the people that I know, thank you very much for your business and for coming in and supporting. For the people I have yet to meet, I really look forward to it, and I know that we can make your vision come to reality, and for the budget that you're willing to work with.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I will post all information about this beautiful shop for the gift, for the flowers under this video. And I'll see you guys soon.